Hey, beautiful people, how y'all doing? Y'all, I'm sitting out here and I'm just going, just swiping. And I come across this, and I think it's old, and this is the second time I've seen it, and it bothers me every time I see it. It's these two girls, and they're on the podcast. And one is like kind of plus size, and the other one is really, really tiny. And she is light skinned, and she got freckles, right? And the other one is dark skinned. Nah, she ain't really dark. She like brown skin. And I'm giving y'all overview of what it look like. They both average at best. They're average at best. And they're having a conversation. And at this point, everybody needs to shut the fuck up. They're having a conversation about big girls and pretty much saying the only reason most men date fat girls is because we are desperate. Because we are desperate, and so they can run all over us. I ain't never been ran all over. Not in my adult years. Not as a child, yes. But I was just around family members that just wasn't good people. It had nothing to do with me being fat. It had more with me being dark-skinned than me being fat. But that's another topic. She pretty much, like, it bothered me. Because let's say this. Everybody has someone in their family that is fat. Half of America is obese. So when y'all get on those podcasts and y'all talk about people, y'all talk about your mama. Y'all talking about your sister, your brother. Pretty much. Especially black women. Y'all talking about somebody in y'all family. Y'all talking about y'all homeboy's wife. That's one thing. But let's be clear. That's not true. I ain't never paid a bill. I ain't never bought a car. I ain't never had to pay for my car. I ain't never paid rent. And I've been up to 316 pounds. And my husband was taking care of me then. He ain't never called me out my name. He don't hit me. He actually, matter of fact, that nigga is really love me to put up with all my motherfucking personalities. And another thing, if that's true, okay, well, let's talk about this. If that's true, if men only date fat women because we have low self-esteem, then guess what else is true? A lot of dudes, especially successful men, date a lot of you baddies to humble the fuck out of y'all. Let's talk about it. Because everybody out here catching strays. Nigga, Beyonce got cheated on. Rihanna got in the top of the head. Sierra got cheated on. These are some of the baddest women in the game. Men will freaking date you just to humble the fuck out of you baddies. They talk about it all the time. And another thing, if you get on a podcast to bash big women, to me, I don't care what nobody says. This is how I feel about it. Women that get on bad podcasts and bash plus size women, a plus size woman got the life that they want. I literally had one girl, I say it all the time, talk about her all the time, stared at me for a good 30 minutes. My husband's soldier. And the first thing she said, you must have been small when your husband got with you. I said, nah, bitch, I've been fat all my life. I was a fat ass when he got with me. All my friends, just about 50% of my friends are plus size and they are married. And they live the same lifestyle as me. Y'all gonna stop playing on big people talk, plus size women talk like we ain't out here having got the good life. How you got here? How you got here? Somebody had your fat ass mama bent over a couch in a fucking moo-moo. Big mamas, big women been goddamn pissing and shitting out babies for centuries. When women get on a podcast and talk about big women, they're pissed off. Because you mean to tell me this fat bitch, it don't matter that I'm beautiful. It don't matter that I'm educated. It don't matter that I got my own, that he's actually attracted to me. You're pissed off because you see a fat girl and you see that she has to pick the nice house, the nice car, the beautiful children, the attractive husband. And she got to be letting him treat her like shit. She got to be because she's fat. And you over there by your fucking self. I see it all the time. You see big women in their wedding gowns, in their wedding dresses, and the man next to them. To sit here and generalize and fucking say men only date big women because we got low self. I ain't never had no fucking low self-esteem. Ever. I would never let another woman's beauty define my confidence. Ever. These men are out here humbling the baddest of the baddest bitches. Y'all is up and down my timeline. Beautiful women. Beautiful women. Y'all up and down my timeline right now talking about how you done gave 10 years to a nigga who wasn't shit. And to be honest, Y'all was having a whole conversation and speaking on big women. If you ain't never been a big person, you ain't never been fat and lost weight or gained weight or just been fat, shut the fuck up and quit speaking on us. Leave us the fuck be. Y'all really out here had a whole podcast just fucking demolishing a plus size woman's character. Like just shitting on us like you ain't got an auntie or big mama or grandma. Everybody got somebody in their family that's fat. Everybody. And then to the girl that was trying to be fucking, girl, you wouldn't put 2 cupcakes away for having the sugars. Okay, you 1 red meat steak away from having high blood pressure. And the girl with the only thing that was attractive about you were your freckles. I put you in the category of an adorable grown woman. That's it. And you had the most smoke. You was what I took from you. You are an ugly person, and I'm not talking about your appearance. So get on the podcast and shit on big women. I know for a fact is a big woman in your life living a high life. She got a fine husband. She got beautiful kids. She educated. She living a good life. And you're pissed off because why are you talking about it? If you was unbothered, that would not have been a topic. You are light skin privilege. You thought that your light skin would get you. She thought that her skinniness and her light skin would get her in the door, and it did not. It didn't. And I'm not talking about light skinned people because let's be clear, my best friend is light, but one of my best friends is very, very light. They think she racially ambiguous and she is all the way black. And I got another best friend that is mixed and they are beautiful. So I would never come for somebody on their skin color because I know this and I have seen it. I have seen men fetishize and sexualize light-skinned women, and it is disgusting. It is disgusting. And some of those girls bring so much to the table, but all they see is their attractiveness. That is nasty. That is nasty work. These men are out here literally getting the baddest of the baddest of the baddest female and treating them like shit just to humble them and say just to say you're not special. I do hair for a living. Been doing it for 21 years. I've been in the beauty industry. I know, baby. Okay? So, leave plus size women alone and let us be confident in peace. Because we have whole fucking think pieces on why men date plus size women. And another thing I have learned over the years, when you are less attractive, that is, you can do more in life because you don't have all those distractions. I have learned that. Being less attractive remove a lot of distractions out of the way. Because people that are pretty privileged or aesthetically pleasing by society standards, they are tired. They are tired. Because everybody in their fucking face. Everybody wants something from them. Everybody want to date them. I wish y'all keep big people plus size women name out y'all mouth. Leave us the fuck alone and let us be confident in peace. The fuck? We over here, we okay. We're not desperate and we do not have low self-esteem. There are just as many fat people out here with low self-esteem. For every fat person with low self-esteem, there is a beautiful, pretty, privileged person with low self-esteem. Y'all worry about your damn self. Y'all be blessed.